y'all, so I was tagged and requested to do the Southern Belle Tag, and this was originally done by Southern Belle 606 and my friend Glamour Wiz here on YouTube. So this tag is just a bunch of questions that are kind of pertaining to the South and what people kind of expect Southern girls to do or Southern belles to do. And I'm not saying that these things aren't done in other parts of the country or world, because I'm sure a lot of people that don't live in the South do these things as well, but they're just kind of common things that people associate with the South. Question number 1, do you have an accent? I feel like everyone has an accent, but I'm guessing this is meaning a Southern accent. So yes, I would say I have a Southern accent. I don't necessarily hear it myself, but you guys pointed out, people around me pointed out, and I live in the South, and when people point out your Southern accent, that probably means you have a Southern accent. And I've also noticed that my accent comes out more when I'm around my family. So if you watch my vlogs, you probably hear my accent a lot more than you do in my regular videos, because when I'm filming, I'm by myself and I tend to try not to bring out my accent as much. Question number 2. Do you say y'all? And yes, sometimes if I'm not talking to a Southern person, I actually try not to say y'all, and I'll say like you all and spell it out so I don't sound like such a redneck Southern hillbilly hick. But I do say y'all a lot. Question 3, how many Monogram things do you own? I have been getting Monogram stuff since I was really little. My mom likes to monogram. I like to monogram. It's just kind of more of a classic thing to me than a Southern thing, but it is really popular in the South, but I'm sure it's popular in other places as well. But I own way too many things that are monogrammed to even count. Literally, my bedroom at school is monogrammed. My mom even has a monogram B for our last name on our front door. So literally my parents' house is monogrammed. Question 4, what size are your t-shirts? And I tend to get a large, sometimes an extra large t-shirt. Whenever someone's passing out free t-shirts or I'm going to buy a t-shirt, I always like, I want a large, and they just kind of look at me like, you do not need a large t-shirt. And my mom gets so mad when I wear big t-shirts, but that's how I like them. That's what's popular here, and I'm sure it's popular in other places too. It's really popular like in my college town. Like everyone just wears really baggy t-shirts and running shorts. Question 5 is, do you like sweet tea? Yes, of course, I love sweet tea. Chick-Fil-A and McDonald's has the best sweet tea. And my mom, if you guys don't know, my mom is Mommy Brat. She's been in a lot of my vlogs and some of my videos on my regular channel as well. She does not like sweet tea. And she is probably like the most Southern person that I know, and she doesn't like sweet tea. It's crazy. It's so funny to me that she doesn't like it. Show us your favorite pair of cowboy boots. I was not prepared for this, so let me go get them. These are actually my only pair of cowboy boots, and I got these from a cowboy boot shop in Wyoming, and I love the embroidery on them. I think it's just so pretty and adds like a nice pop of color to an outfit. And I actually really love wearing these, and I love cowboy boots in general. I kind of want to get a pair that are more neutral that I can wear with everything, because these I kind of have to wear them with like certain colors, because there are certain colors in them and they wouldn't match if I wore them with like a random dress. Like if I wore them with this, they would not really match. So I kind of want to get a pair that are more neutral and match a lot more things, but cowboy boots are really expensive if you get real ones, so maybe I'll save up my money or ask for them as a gift for some time. I'm sure my dad would love it if I asked to get a pair of cowboy boots as a present for like my birthday or Christmas, because he seriously thinks he's a cowboy. He travels for work, and when he goes to the airport, he'll go in his cowboy hat. And he drives like a huge truck. It's really funny. So he loves when I wear my cowboy boots. Number 7, what is your favorite thing to eat at Chick-Fil-A? I really love their chicken minis for breakfast. Oh, they are so good. If you start out your morning with chicken minis and a sweet tea, you are gonna have a good day. It's impossible to have a bad day when you have chicken minis for breakfast. Question 8, do you own any Chevron? Yes, I guess I'm wearing Chevron right now, right? This counts as Chevron, I guess. Can you see? I didn't know. Question 9, what is your favorite college football team? Considering I go to the University of Alabama, I'm gonna have to say Roll Tide. Question 10, do you wear jean jackets? I think I have one, but I very rarely wear it. I'm just not a jean jacket kind of girl. Question 11 is, does your state get tornadoes? Yes, we get tornadoes a lot. Where I lived at school this past year was actually built over something that was completely leveled from a tornado. So every time we get a tornado watch or warning, I'm so serious about those things because 1, I lived through an F5 tornado, and 2, tornadoes can have a tendency to go in the same path that they have been before. Question 12, fireflies or lightning bugs? I've always said lightning bugs. Question 13, show us your favorite Lily item. I'm going to go with the dress that I'm wearing right now. It is, shucks, I should look up and see what pattern it is. I can never remember the names of Lily patterns, but it's just this colorful chevron pattern dress. I know it's from the fall collection of 2013, and I'll insert a picture of me wearing it right now because if I stand up, you won't be able to tell that much. This is probably my favorite right now because I just realized this dress has pockets, and dresses with pockets are just the best invention ever. Question 14 is how hot or humid does it get where you live? In the summer, I guess it gets up in the 90s, high 90s, but I don't know exactly like the humidity index. I remember one summer I went to California, and you think it's hot in California in the summer, and it was, but as soon as I got home to the Atlanta airport, as soon as I stepped outside the Atlanta airport, it was immediately just such a difference in the humidity, and just it was like almost hard to breathe for a minute because I wasn't used to it. Question 15, vineyard vines or southern tide? And I'm actually not exactly sure what southern tide is, so I'm gonna go with vineyard vines. Question 16 is, do you say yes ma'am, no sir? I do. I was raised that way. If I went to my mom and just said yes, or if I was talking to someone older than me and just said yes or no, my mom was there, she would always correct me and say yes ma'am, no ma'am, and I would not get in trouble, but I would get scolded for it. Funny story about that. I just always kind of said yes ma'am or no sir as like a sign of respect to someone. So anyone that's like in a position higher than me or seems older than me, I would say yes ma'am, no sir to. And one time I was checking out at Forever 21, and someone like who's checking you out, I kind of consider them like higher than me, I guess, at the moment. So when I was checking out, she had asked me a question. I was like, yes ma'am. The girl had knew who I was because we went to high school together, and it was one of those cases where like she had just seen me before and knew my name and stuff, and I didn't know who she was, but she knew that I was older than her, and she was like, you're older than me and you just call me ma'am. And I was like, oh. So it's just kind of a habit that I formed. Maybe not necessarily a good one because I know some people don't like it because it makes them feel old. Question 17, what is your favorite southern food? Oh shoot, there's just so many foods that I like. I'm gonna go with Brunswick stew because I feel like that is a very southern thing. It's just like a stew. It has like, I don't really know what's in it. I know it has like tomatoes and corn and usually some kind of like meat. But it's so good. I love it. It's just a really nice, hearty, like comfort food. Macaroni and cheese is a good one. I was going to say macaroni and cheese to start with, but that's kind of not really, I guess that's not really southern. Maybe a southern specialty food. Ooh, gravy and biscuits. That is a good one because you cannot get gravy biscuits anywhere outside of the South. Even in Atlanta, you can't get gravy biscuits, really. It's hard to find them. I'm sure there are places that have gravy biscuits outside the South, but it's really hard to find. And if your McDonald's does not serve gravy and biscuits, then I just feel bad for you. And like here at my parents' house, McDonald's doesn't have gravy biscuits. So when I go to McDonald's for breakfast, I don't know what to get. And the last question, question 18, is do you listen to country music? And if so, what is your favorite country song? I actually don't listen to country music like on my own. I mean, I kind of tend to know a lot of country songs, especially really popular ones in the South or older ones just because everyone I know listens to country music, but my family doesn't really listen to country music, and it's not something that I really particularly will pick out myself to listen to. But my favorite country song, probably Springsteen by Eric Church or Hell in the Heart by Eric Church. Eric Church is a pretty good country artist. He's one of my favorites, I guess. So that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed this cute little tag. If you do not live in the South, thanks for going through and listening to all these, even though they don't really relate to you that much. But I'd love to hear if you do any of these things. Leave me a comment down below because I think that's really interesting. And if you're from the South, leave me a comment saying if you don't do any of these things because that's interesting too. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye y'all.